4.5 billion years ago, Earth didn't exist. There were no oceans, no forests, no mountains, no life. Only endless darkness filled with dust, rock, and unimaginable violence. Everything you have ever known, every city, every ocean, every mountain, every person, exists because of one extraordinary chain of events. This is the violent birth of Earth. Our story begins long before Earth was born. A gigantic cloud of gas and dust drifted through the Milky Way. Over millions of years, gravity slowly pulled this cloud inward. As it collapsed, it began spinning faster and faster. At its center, temperatures rose to millions of degrees. Then, our sun was born. Around this newborn star, billions of tiny particles continued orbiting through space. Tiny grains of dust collided. They stuck together, growing larger with every impact. Dust became pebbles. Pebbles became rocks. Rocks became enormous worlds drifting through the young solar system. One growing planet began attracting more and more material through gravity. That world would become Earth. But it looked nothing like the planet we know today. The entire surface was an ocean of molten rock. Gigantic volcanoes erupted constantly. Lava covered the planet from horizon to horizon. Temperatures were so extreme that nothing could survive. Deep inside this molten world, heavy metals like iron and nickel slowly sank toward the center, forming Earth's core. Lighter rock floated upward, creating the first crust. Even then, the violence had only just begun. Somewhere nearby, another young planet was taking shape. Scientists call it Theia. Roughly the size of Mars, it drifted through the inner solar system. Then, everything changed. Theia slammed into the young Earth. The impact released more energy than billions of nuclear bombs. Entire oceans of molten rock were blasted into space. For a time, Earth was surrounded by a glowing ring of debris. Over millions of years, that debris slowly came together, forming the Moon. The Moon we still see every night. Even after that enormous collision, Earth remained a hostile world. Asteroids continued crashing into the surface for millions of years. But something incredible was happening. Volcanoes released enormous amounts of water vapor into the atmosphere. As Earth slowly cooled, that vapor condensed into rain. Not for days, not for years, but possibly for millions of years. The rain filled giant basins across the planet, creating Earth's first oceans. Beneath those ancient seas, something extraordinary began. Simple chemistry slowly became biology. Tiny, microscopic organisms appeared. They had no eyes, no brains, no bones, yet they would change the planet forever. Over billions of years, life evolved. Fish, forests, dinosaurs, mammals, humans. Every living thing alive today can trace its existence back to those violent beginnings. Today, Earth feels peaceful, blue, beautiful. But beneath every mountain, every ocean, and every step we take lies the memory of unimaginable chaos. Because our planet was never born in peace. It was forged in fire.